everybody, this is Dean DeCosta, and today we're talking about a tool called Little Sis. Yes, it's called Little Sis. Don't ask. Little Sis is a free database of who knows who at the heights of business and government. Now, I find that rather interesting. Now, I'm not signed in, but we're still going to explore and play a little bit. Um, you know what? We got all these things here: paid politicians, corporate fat cats, revolving door lobbyists, secret super PACs, elite think tanks. Let's start with corporate fat cats. I don't, the word fat cat I think is so cool. Oh, well, look what we get here. For those of you people who are looking for senior level people, we're getting CEO of Beal Bank, son of hotel magnate Conrad N. Hilton, chairman, Caxton. I mean, CEO hedge fund people. These are senior people, quick, simple, and easy. And that was just going through that one, Corporate Fat Cat, which I still think is such a cool name. Let's see, secretive super PACs. Okay, I'll play that game. Support Senator Lisa Murkowski wrote, oh, these are people who had something to do with our people working in our government, it appears. American Dental Association PAC Independent Expenditures Committee. These are people on an expenditures committee for the American Dental Association. Well, okay, I'm not seeing anybody here. So this one hasn't been completely filled out yet, which is still fine. It's nice to know it even exists. Campaign for American Values PAC. Let's see what this is. Oh, we got a few people. Controller, a contributor, another CEO, Jaime Payne. He contributed $10,000. So these are contributors. This is interesting. There's a lot of really interesting things here. Let's see, what else could we do here? Look at all these other things you can say. Okay, research for resistance, power research toolkits. Okay, so let's see, what else can we search under? You know what? Let's pick AI. Let's just do AI and see what comes up. AI is the big thing. List Wade Program Core, our Wade Artificial Visual Assistant Software and entities. AI Now Institute, AI Metrics. Oh, look at all these things here. MIT, Sense Time. This is interesting. There's some really interesting information here. Different AI entities, networking maps of AI people, um, or others. This is real. ICE Foundation Director linked to companies with ICE contracts. Now, isn't that interesting? We all know what ICE is. Now, I don't know how that relates to AI. It probably didn't, but this is still interesting. And look at what we have here, a nice little map of companies and people that are something to do with ICE contracts with the government. That's the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency. How interesting is this? There's some really cool stuff here. Some of the neatest little stuff here. Let's try an AI one. AI Petroleum Holdings. Now, I find that interesting, but we're not going to do that one. AI made a network management solution, so that's just network management solutions. You know what? Engineering hung AI. Let's do this one. It's not exactly what I would want, but let's do it. Investment founded in 1986. So this is just about the company, Interlocks, which I presume is going to be different people. Political. Let's see what political shows us. Democrat, Republican past. Doesn't give us a lot on them, but does give us some data. Let's see what we got here. Relationships. This is where we can find out who's related to them. Okay, there we go. Now that was me doing AI. Let's see what happens if I spell out. I don't want to do AI, spell out artificial intelligence because that'll drive me nuts. Let's try this. What happens if we do something like .net? I'd be curious to see what happens here because there's a lot of ways to go. It could be a .net, it could be a .org, it could be a .net as in a site. But here we go. So this is OBGYN, which I'm assuming their email is their domain's a .net. 50 richest members of Congress. That's interesting. Generous alumni donors. 50 Greek American list. That's interesting. See what we got down here. Clubforgrowth.net. Okay, not really what I'm looking for. Billionaires coup d'etat. Who is behind the Rams Stadium deal? Now that's interesting. So if I read this correctly, this is information you can find that's more, like I said, related to research and finding top people, donors, and CEOs and stuff like that. But it is interesting in that um, it gives a lot of cross references. Now we're going to try CEOs, and just so you understand, I've played with it before, but not the level I'm playing with it now. Forbes highest paid CEOs, 15 highest paid CEOs of top six finance institutions. Who is among Buffalo developers? Now this isn't who's who among Buffalo developers. It's real estate people, obviously. High profile St. Louis CEOs. If you're looking for CEOs, let's see what we got. in St. Louis. Well, there you go. These are some of the high profile CEOs in St. Louis. Like I said, if you're looking for high profile people, you're looking for the big guns, this is the tool to get you there. Great tool. I'm not even logged in. As far as I know, it's free. It's a donate thing. If I logged in, I'm pretty sure I'm if I know I would get a lot more because I have done it. But there's some good stuff here, especially for you executive people or you people doing research or whatever. This is Dean DaCosta. I'm talking Little Sis.